Early morning walk through the park. Won't lie, it's pretty cold. Nothing sketchy. We're fine. Alright, maybe less fine, but still fine enough. Alright. It seems to like not want to work. We'll see. We'll give it another shot here. Because hopefully we should catch sunrise here in a little while. Alright, it's back. It shows us back. The signal says it's good. Everything says it should be fine. But who knows? But here's, we went across the river, so here's a view of Prague from across the river. It is currently like right around freezing, so if I seem like I'm cold, it's because I am. Yeah, this is the last day. I fly out at like 7 a.m. tomorrow. So after I'm done my walk, I'll basically have to go check in for the flight. Yeah, Colgaff. When I lurked into your stream, Colgaff and I were on the train. We were heading back from the Bohemian Switzerland forest, national forest. So my signal was kind of crap, but I managed to at least say hey. That feels like it just goes down to the street. We want to stay in the park, so we're going to go back up here and stay in the park. Despite the darkness and the ominous. Actually, this isn't really that ominous. It's even the dark. Then again, it's like that at home too, so never mind. Are you talking about where to today? Or are you talking about where after Prague? Where after Prague, I haven't decided. Well, I have TwitchCon in 2 weeks. Where today? Today is our relaxed day. Which will probably end up being wandering around the city. But, where did we go? We've been to Karlovy Vary. I forgot the castle's name. It's kind of annoying to forget. Oh, Karlstein. Where else did we go? Went to Karlstein. What was it? Hutnakora or Kutnaora, Karlstein, Karlovy Vary, Bohemian Swiss Forest. Went all through downtown. We're like the touristy parts of Prague. What's up, Goof? It's 6 a.m. Yes. But did you beat Ghost of Tsushima first? Oh yeah, we've been having fun. It's been a good trip. It's so cold. It's not really that bad because I have a thick hoodie on. But it was like 32 degrees Fahrenheit at the time of me starting this. So it can only go up from here, right? Oh yeah. Sorry, somebody's sleeping. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. What's up, Zero? Yeah, sorry, there was somebody sleeping on the bench back there, and I didn't want to be loud next to them. It felt rude. But yeah, Zero, this is it's a very terrifying game. It's called IRL, like real life. It's an awful game too. The design's terrible. Graphics are smooth though. Although some people have outdated graphics cards and it makes it rough on them. It's even worse when your drivers aren't up to date. Whew. Terrible. We'll let you guys get a good view of the city from here now. Right over this bridge. Let's see, let's work some angle. I mean, you guys won't see too much angle change because how I have the camera set up. It's supposed to try to maintain stability of the image. But since this is my last day here, I wanted to get one more live stream in. And the best time to do that for me, and for you all watching, is the morning here. Because now it's midnight back home, but 6 a.m. here. If I wait till noon today, that'll be 6 a.m. for back home, 3 a.m. for people on the West Coast, which means most people will be asleep. Asleep, I tell thee. Oh, this is a better spot to give you a view. I wonder what time the sun's supposed to rise today, because this would be a great spot to catch it. Let's look that up while we're standing here. Sunrise, Prague. Ooh, it's an hour from now. Alright. Try to remind me to come back here in an hour. But Goof, I'm glad you're enjoying Ghost of Yotei. I still have to play or get Ghost of Tsushima. I realize when I get back, I'll have to go hit the Steam summer or autumn sale to see if there's anything I want, like the day I get back, because it ends the next day. So I'm like, son of a. And of course, I'm not able to buy off my laptop it doesn't have pre-authorization, so I'd have to find it, input all of the details, and authorize it on a phone whose SMS doesn't work because my eSIM doesn't cover it. The things in life I whine about. But it's been a good trip so far. I've put up a ton of pictures in Discord. When I get home, I will kind of pick through those and then put those onto the Instagrams for people to witness as they see fit. I do have TwitchCon, and Colgaff reminded me TwitchCon is in like 2 weeks, so I'm like, son of a... So, I won't promise any live streams from TwitchCon, but I'll bring the stuff just in case. But I feel like the networks there are just going to be overloaded with people, and I don't know if I want to stress with it, you know? Trying to make that work. But maybe I will. We'll figure it out. Decide over time. It's supposed to be stabilizing the image, but it looks like it's doing a terrible job of it. Oh well. You'll just have a bumpy, clearly I'm walking image. Now I don't know how clear it is for you all watching, but I can see pretty much all around me. Like, there's enough light that I'm good. But I feel like the camera doesn't get enough light for it to pick up everything clearly. So it probably looks more ominous to you than it does to me. Yeah, my data warning popped up. It's okay though. I had last I checked on the eSIM, I had like 9 gigs. A full stream will eat up about 5. So tried a new body wash, and did it clean you? Are you absolved of sins, my child? Dove for Men body wash, and you sent see, I just I don't bathe, you know, that does it for me. Just stay dirty all the time. After a while, just people can't tell. It works out real well. Hashtag stink it up. No, don't do what I just said though. Make sure you bathe, people. Hygiene. You like it? Nice. Yeah, but I was kidding, folks. I was kidding. Wash yourselves. Don't stink, please. We already deal with enough stereotypes as gamers. We don't really need to perpetuate that one, even though it's been rapidly more true than I care to admit. Like, just don't. Just bathe yourself. Don't wait till you can smell it. That's not the test. Oh man. I do have to use whatever cash I still have by the end of this trip here today. So it's not much left though, luckily. I pulled out what seems to be a good amount for what all the places we needed it. Like we had a place last night that was cash only. So that helped. The funny thing is the cash only places are cheaper, like visibly cheaper than the places that take cards. Like it's noticeable. Yeah, I kind of just woke up. Right now, I kind of woke up and just rolled out here to walk. So I have not taken my shower yet today. So I probably stink a little. But it was because I knew I'm about to go walk for however long here and stink myself up yet again. Nice little sitting area. This park is really a nice park. Oh. Now maybe we'll get a good angle on the other side of the castle from up here. Yeah, but today, how you doing? Prague's been pretty good. I didn't really drink much in Prague. We'll have to correct that at TwitchCon. But how you doing, Humble? Yeah, I mean, we've day tripped out a few times. We've gone to, I just went over this earlier, but I always mess up some of the names. Karlovy Vary, the Bohemian Switzerland National Forest, which is up by Germany. Let's just not try to figure out the bits there. One of the homies was nice enough to let you crash with them. I land Thursday. I don't remember the time offhand. Probably sometime after. Oh, wait. 5 o'clock Thursday. Like around 5 p.m. Thursday, I land in San Diego. Where else did I? Oh, yeah. So I went to Karlovy Vary, Kutná, Karlstein Castle, and the forest. So we did 4 day trips out of here. You land early morning. Try to get a nice walk in. Do you know if they're gonna if that mimosa place is still there? Because I feel like that should be breakfast. Gotta maintain tradition, honor. Hopefully not get ourselves in trouble like we've done previously, but still. You're on a budget this time? Let's see. I mean, does that mean you're going to be responsible? That doesn't sound like the Humble I know. Responsible Humble. Wait a minute. I've been fooled. Hoodwinked, I tell thee. See if we get a good angle here to look at the city again. You have a wedding the next week, so you're getting married? That's great. No, I hear you. Let's see if we can get some of the city for you all to see. If I know where I am, that should be the Jewish Quarter, right in front of us. Where you see that big building? And that means further down the river we'll have, what is it called? Charles Bridge, I think. Oh, this is the metronome. This is one of the things I wanted to check out today. I was like, what's that weird noise I'm hearing? That's the metronome at work. Let's see if I can get an angle where you guys could actually see it because it's still dark. Yeah, sorry it's so dark, but as I said, timing-wise, this is really the only time I can broadcast when you all will be awake. Let's see, do you guys see the metronome? Probably not. Nope. It's too dark. It is funny, like, I can see it super clear, but the camera can't see it because the camera sucks. I mean that in a nice way. Camera, it's fine, don't break. Let's go up the longer path because it has light. But don't worry, humble. We'll be responsible together. I'll join you and be a responsible participant at TwitchCon. There's no way I would do anything irresponsible. Completely and totally reliable and responsible. Yep. That's the crap part. My flight back is at 7:20 tomorrow, so that means I'll be checking out at like 4 a.m. Get to the airport at like 5 something, 6. Board, fly home. Well, technically I'll stop in Vienna for like an hour. Let's go see if we get some decent views up top here. It's a little dark, so again, you guys might not see anything. Yeah, there's a... Man, why does this park have like no lights? No lights at all. There's something to the left. We'll go that way. Actually, I had pork schnitzel for dinner last night. I'll be uploading that with the pictures when I do that later. As I said, I've been uploading, photo dumps to Discord, and then probably when I get home, I'll go through the Discord ones and then move those over to what's it called? Instagram. But the schnitzel was very good. Now the Olymec cheese, I'll warn you, it has a very pungent odor. I got it fried, it was good, but it was only good probably because it had a good sauce with it, and it was fried. It's one of those, they recommend you try it, and I would say yes, but keep in mind, if you don't like smelly cheese, you're not going to like it. But yeah, technically I will be back, my time, I will be back 2 or 3 in the afternoon on Sunday. But I'll be pretty tired, so. Because I'm leaving at 7 a.m. here on Sunday. But since I gain back 6 hours due to the time difference, it'll end up being what's it called? Yeah, it'll be basically like shortly. It'll look like it's only like a 5-hour trip, but it won't be. Man, maybe I should have just gone back into town with you all, because there's so little you can see right now. Although it's slowly getting a little more light out here. Let's just chill with a bottle of wine and some pizza on 4th. You know what? Bet. We'll do that. We won't go hard on the discount mimosas. Probably we won't go hard on the discount mimosas. But I mean, the price was hard to beat, though. If we're being completely fair, compared to everything else in that area, that price for the mimosas was really, really a hard thing to give up, you know. Not sure what this is. Restaurant, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Pavilion. So it's like a beer garden type thing. Or beer hall, I guess. Yeah, you're good. Ironically, the place you're thinking of for the pizza is right across from the mimosa place. I mean, why are you tempting fate? It's okay, Humble. I'll be there to help you maintain, civil order and do nothing wrong. You'll be well behaved, Humble. No no asking random guys at the taco place. I mean, yeah, it's fine. That'll be a story to tell in person if anybody meets us at TwitchCon. Oh, man. That's still a pretty funny memory from TwitchCon. The look in the dude's face was classic. Just when the waiter at the one place profiled Levy. You want some Hennessy? It's like, Jesus. Oh, dude, that guy. I just remember like how he answered it too. It was like he clearly was just like, I don't know the right answer. I don't know the right thing. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what's going on. And his buddy was right there with him, like, It was. I mean, it probably wasn't a great memory for them, but for me and you, it was a great memory. As I said, anybody interested in that story, you'll have to come meet us at TwitchCon. We'll tell it to you live. Hopefully not reenact it, though. I don't think that would be a good plan. I'm just here for food before the con, man. It's like, same. And then they threw away my last taco. I was really bitter about that. But I also knew I was a little too inebriated to make a scene or anything, so I just sort of let it go. I don't even know who all is coming to the con this year. I gotta talk to Raw. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Be like, hey, you gonna be there? Because normally I spend at least like part of a day hanging out with Raw, and we wander the con. That's been tradition now for a few years. But I know he was saying he wasn't sure he was gonna go because he has other things he could do that during that weekend. He's like, the last couple have been meh or worse. Yeah, I mean, I know some people that are going, like other groups, but they're just kind of like people who stream that I'm friends with or I know, but not like I'm not really a community member for them. like their community probably doesn't even know who I am. Thank you, Goof. What do you mean go to sleep? This is the morning. I woke up. This is where I am. Don't tell me what to do, Mew. You don't know my life. How you doing, Mew? And yeah, Thank you. I will have a safe flight, but it's like 24 hours still till the flight. So it's 10:20 p.m. No, it's not. That's in a fictitious time zone. I'm doing good. I'm just wandering around the place. I'm in a park right now as the sun's coming up. Oh, looks like the sun's starting to lighten up the horizon. Let me see if I can get a better angle for everyone. Yeah, it's starting to come up. We're gonna head back to that other spot where we had a good angle before. But yeah, you can see the city lighting up now. Sun's gonna come up from that direction. All right, we're gonna try to get into a better position for this. Oh, bottle opener? Yeah. That should, well, technically, that should be super easy. They have a ton of beer here. It's one of their biggest things is beer. So I just have to find a bottle opener. Oh. Do you have any particular type of bottle opener? Magnetic? Stick to the fridge type? Okay. You said fridge, so yeah. Yep, no problem, you. Yeah, I should be able to find one. I'll see what I can do. That is what Colgaff and I decided we were gonna wander and do today. Because it's a rest day. We're gonna basically souvenir shop. So, rest day / souvenir shop day. Yeah, I'll grab one for you. Shouldn't be no problem. Oh, I should pick up stuff for people at TwitchCon just to say hey, or at least for people that I like at TwitchCon. Let's say it more like that. Not just people at TwitchCon, people that I don't dislike. Let's go with that. Kind of walking back to that other point where we had a good angle to catch the sunrise. See if we can get the sunrise over the city. And I said it's getting warmer. It feels like it's probably in the 40s now, like low 40s. But it is still, yeah, I can still see my breath, so it's still pretty chilly. Still a bit nipply, if one might say. I enjoy traveling. It's a fun little thing to do. What are you getting for that 12-pack though? That's the other thing. I'm physically tired because on this trip, I mean, it's just like every other time I'm on a trip, but we're averaging a little less than when I'm in Japan. When I'm in Japan, I average about 20 miles a day, 20, 25. Here we've been hitting somewhere closer to 15. So, not quite as much walking, But yeah, we've not had a day under 10 miles, and I think we've had at least one or two that were over 20. What can I say? Don't worry, everybody. We're going to watch the sunrise together. Isn't that sweet? Let me see if I can get the metronome in light for you this time. The giant metronome. We're at the Prague metronome in the park. There you go. You can kind of barely see it in the middle, but it's actually probably a good 30 feet long. Up on top of a wall that's 20 some feet high. Alright, back to the normal. You're making some type of vegetable medley soup from whatever you can scrounge up in the fridge. Oh, that reminds me. They have one of the dishes you're supposed to try here is goulash, which is basically beef stew. It's good beef stew, but it's beef stew. How did you get first? I feel like that means Goof was slacking, because he's been here. TNT, how are you doing? Looks like TNT, congrats on being first in the one-man race. Not too bad, nice. See if I can. Where was that spot we were at earlier that had a really big open view? Was it this way? It was like 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago we saw it. But Goof, you let TNT get your first. Uh-oh. What do you call a Viking who lost his boat? A hiking. That was easily one of the most terrible. That's but in which you are hiking. Yes, I am hiking. You're enjoying some Ghost of Yote before bed. Yeah, but Goof, you could have just selected first, you know. You didn't have to let TNT have it. But that was nice of you to share. Oh, is that guy still sleeping? I don't want to be a dick. Somebody's life is already hard. You don't try to make it harder. I think they're on the benches up ahead, so if I go quiet when I see them, it's because I'm trying to not, wake somebody up. As I said, it is cold out here. You heard that one collab with Akira Kurosawa, the legendary Japanese director who made Rashomon and among others. So that's why your buddy signed up for that course, eh? We now know. You've given us too much information, TNT. Now we just have to find your buddy and find out how this information could be useful to us. And, actually use it and stuff. Well, you wanted to as well, but you're going for your minor. Makes sense. See, I got my major when I did got my bachelor's. I got my major in finance with my minor in accounting, which means it was basically no fun and no fun, but I tried to make sure that I squeezed whatever useful information I could out of all those classes. He's dead. Good luck with that. Well, oh, you're kidding. I was like, well, how do you sign up all dead? Are you impersonating him? But yeah, this will be my last day here in Prague. Prague. And then I gotta do the whole return to normal life stuff for at least 2 weeks. Then I have TwitchCon for a couple days. Well, I'm flying out from TwitchCon on Sunday too. Like, I'm only there for like the Friday, Saturday bit. Modern history focus. You're going for a chemistry major with a minor of history with a modern history focus. Well, I don't know where I'm traveling next after TwitchCon. Originally, I was planning on doing Hokkaido in Japan because I wanted to check out the snow festival. But I'm supposed to go with my brothers, and they're going to back out again. So I'm trying to decide if I still want to do that or just go somewhere else completely. Maybe wait till later in the year and go pick some other location. Let's plan for more foodie adventures. DM you. Yeah, no problem. I mean, you can message me. You can DM me in Discord, and I'll see it later on. I mean, this isn't a one-way relationship, Humble. We're a team. We do this together. But yeah, no, I enjoy traveling, and after the more I've done it, the more comfortable and easy it gets. So. I mean, to be fair, a lot of it's easy though because modern technology makes it so easy. This would be a lot harder if I couldn't translate. I will hydrate after I'm done stream because right now there's nowhere to hydrate. At least not up here. Not open yet. No, I don't have any drinks or anything on me. There's a hand. There's another hand. Hopefully they show up in the camera. But yeah. You need to let you see yourselves in chat. Trying to remember where we saw that spot that was going to be a nice little overlook to the city for the sun to come up. I did say, chat, remind me to come back here later. And there's chat not reminding me. Chat doesn't even know where here is. Silly. Alright, TNT. Have a good night. Get some sleep. I'll only be on for like, I don't know, another hour, half hour, something like that. Short bit of time. I just wanted to get sunrise with all of you fine folks. I feel like it's up here. The wind is picked up coming off the river out of the city. I'm surprised too. I mean, I'm pretty close to the city, so it's not like I'm in like and even though the Czech Republic is not like, you know, the biggest place, the Prague is still a pretty big city. So I'm surprised, but not completely. Is it up here? Was this the area to try to watch sunrise with everybody? No, that steps down. That's not what we're looking for. This is like a dining area for when the park's open. Well, technically the park's open, but food service and stuff like that is not. Oh, this is it. Yeah. We won't get the best view of the sunrise because unfortunately it's behind the trees. But that's the city. Not a lot of skyscrapers or anything. There's some stuff, but for the most part the tallest structures are like castles and churches and stuff and old things. And the sun is coming up over in that direction. I wonder if we can get an angle there. But you know what? Let's go see if we can. Let's see if there's an angle that'll get us a sunrise. For that, we're going to probably have to come up here to stay elevated. Maybe we'll walk back to the lake later when the sun's up and you can see clearly. Do you think it's open through the middle of the place? Like to the other side? And I don't know what the broadcast delay is because I know there is one, but I don't know how long it is. So you guys are technically reacting like up to a minute behind me. So if there seems like a delay from what you're saying and what I'm reading, that's why. Damn, I don't think we're going to be able to get an angle through the trees. Good, okay. It feels like there's a delay. But that could just be me. And we're not going to be able to get the sunrise after I was hoping we could, but the angle on it puts it through the city way more away from the city than I thought. Like I thought if we came up here, got the angle, but I would have had to go the opposite side of the city, which doesn't have as good elevation. Well, technically I could have gone to that one fort, but I don't think they open in time for it. There's like an old fort to the more southern parts. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but now you're starting to see more people wandering around. It's like the beginning of the day. People are starting to come to life. Meanwhile, we just be out here talking to ourselves, saying, hey, don't mind me. I'm only semi-crazy. I swear. Oh, God. Dip in the walkway there. I think those are all houses. But yeah, it's rapidly getting brighter around this joint. So so you like Ghost Yote that much? I would still say Expedition 33 is game of the year as of right now. I haven't seen anything to overtake that. Because, as I said, I'd give Expedition 33 a solid 9.5 out of 10. It did have little things that kind of annoyed me. And after a while, the combat system does get kind of played out. Especially when the timing is just slightly off. So you have to figure out which part of it you want to memorize. Maybe. I don't want to disturb this guy and his dog. He's having a nice little morning walk. Maybe. Oh, that's a pretty neat walkway. It's basically the tree-lined walkway. Maybe. Yep, I'll see you later, Goof. I mean, I'll be around Sunday night, but I don't think I'll stream Sunday night because I'll have just finished flying and everything else. This is where we started our trip. I want to see if I can get the angle. Because there's the city. There's a little restaurant, bar boat right there. There's sunrise. Right over there. Kind of see it. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Yes. Try to get a better angle. It's all about the angles. Hey, Dragon, how you doing? It's almost your bedtime. Yeah, Goof, I understand. I know what time it is. I'm aware. As I said, this is just for me the best time where I can stream, where you all will be awake, or at least enough of you will be awake that you can see it. Hold you up, let you guys get a better angle than even me. No good shot from here. Man, they had just like one little tower, one little overlook. This could be perfect. I'd have a great shot. I mean, we're at a decent elevation. It's just they love their damn trees everywhere. They put them in front of everything. It has been a little bit of a challenge trying to get pictures around the trees. It's like, I know trees are nice, but it's like, come on, man. They don't need to be absolutely everywhere, especially if you're not maintaining them. You're just throwing them into the ground and be like, let her go. It does what it does. Little pond over here in front of this restaurant. So we've only been going for like 40 some minutes, so we have time. But should I walk us all back to the lake on the other side of the park? Or should we keep wandering this way, just see if I can eventually catch a sunrise? I've been chasing the damn sunrise all morning. Wow, I tripped. Well, it's kind of the best you can get of a sunrise from here without me getting too lost along the way. I will say this, the colors for the sunrise make me think of like sherbet or sherbet. I don't know. I always say sherbet, but I'm pretty sure it was a misspelling that I read once and never unlearned it, because I think it's like sorbet or sherbet. I don't remember. It's either the H is not there, or the R is not there, or neither are there. I always forget. I just know that the way I have it memorized is wrong, which is SHERBERT. I know that's wrong. That's what the sunrise over the buildings there makes me think of, is like the three flavor sherbet. I believe it's SHERBET, but I could be wrong on that too. As I said, I know I learned it wrong, and therefore I have to unlearn it. Alright. Cities lit up, the walk areas lit up. See, now you guys can see things that I could see before, but you couldn't, because, you know, there was no light. There wasn't enough light for the camera. But since we still got to kill some time, gonna walk ourselves back through this park now that you can see things. Put the camera up some, because it looks like I got knocked down at some point while I was trying to chase the sunrise. Actually, let's see. Put up a little more. But hopefully everybody's having a good night there. I know most of you are going to be going to sleep soon if you're not already asleep. But here the day is freshly starting. And for those of you on the Luna side of the world, it's lunchtime for you. Actually, a little after lunch, but still. And it doesn't look like Crows is here, so I can call him the worst mod ever again. He was not a fan of me calling him the worst mod ever, by the way. but he's not here to say anything. So yeah, he's the worst mod ever. Oh man, so much uphill walking. Why is it always uphill both ways in the snow? I will say, sometimes the hills and mountains can be annoying on any trip. It's not as bad as Korea. I'd say it's not technically as bad as Japan. Japan has a lot of hills and stairs and stuff, but I'd say it might be close. But part of that's also because while I'm here, I've been to like 3 or 4 castles and a fort. For the record, you build those things on elevation. So one thing leads to another. I'm always going uphill because my dumb self goes, hey, look at that tall thing. I want to go there. If you're going to go toward tall thing, expect having to go up. Yep. I know, it's a shocker. It's a revelation. The world wasn't ready for it, but I'm here to break it to you first. If the stream dies at any point here, I will probably call it on that, just because I'm tired. As I said, right now, we've averaged somewhere between probably 15 and 20 miles a day. Maybe a little less than 15, I don't know. I feel like we haven't walked as much as I've walked on other trips. But we did go to like this Thai massage place and got the foot massage, which I felt bad for because I'm sure my feet had to reek. But true professional, beat the crap out of my feet. For the record, Thai massages hurt. I keep forgetting that fact because they like drill your like muscles. So if you don't like painful massages, don't go with the Thai massage. They bend you like a pretzel and they stab your muscles with their knuckles. But to be fair, it worked. My feet felt perfect after 4 days of tons of walking. My feet came out of that and I felt as if I hadn't walked at all yet. But now after another couple days, my feet are back to like, dude. So, you know, win some, you lose some. Alright, back to this restaurant. Yeah, I'm going to take you back to that lake now that you'll be able to see it. We'll also go by the metronome because you should be able to get a real clear view of it now. The sun's up. Maybe we'll stop, take a look at the city again because you can see, is that the museum? Yeah, that's the museum. It's like the 2 spires sitting out there. Actually, there's nobody here to throw me out of this place. I'm gonna go get you a view. Right there. There we go. That's the view we're going for. Have no fear. It's a dead ahead. So, see those 2 spires out there? That, if I remember correctly, is the museum. If we follow the river down, I know it curves. I'm just trying to figure where it curves because that'll be where we were the other day, is where Charles Bridge is. Yeah, this, by the way, this building right here, one with the green roof and the dome, that, from this angle, is how we identify where Jewish Quarter is. There you go. A daytime view of the city. Sun's now peeking over the horizon. And as I said, we're gonna walk you to the lake again before I call the stream and go have breakfast. I should put like a poll up somewhere that says where should I travel to in 2026. Let people vote. Although it'd be like 4 people. Leave it up for a month and get like four votes, and they'd probably all be places like Russia, Iran, North Korea, things like that. Oh, I'm not done yet, Dragon. We're still going. But if you're heading to bed, get some rest. As I said, I'm going to walk you all back over to the lake you couldn't see before because it was too dark. So now we're doing this walk again. But this time you'll be able to see the things that I see. Now I will say there's a ton of graffiti in this country. Tons of graffiti. So if you're not a fan of everything being graffitied, this would not be your place. It is literally everywhere. Like even on this tree, graffiti. Every bench, graffiti. Half the restaurants, graffiti. No, we'll do. As we're walking back, let's go to drift more to the right where I didn't walk before. But I said I do want to let you guys see that lake, the lake with the, because it's like Lake Letna or Letka. I don't remember. It was on the map. There's probably a sign there. And yeah, I'll be taking the mass transit back to the hotel when it's time for me to head back. We probably got another, like basically after we get to the lake, maybe do a lap around the lake, and then I'll probably call it there. Because I do have to also make sure I'm all packed up today too. Get some rest before the flight. Check in on the flight technically, which I should be doing here in like 20-30 minutes officially, although it'll take longer because I'm not sure which airline it's with, if it's Swiss again or if it's actually United or something else. So anybody who watched me go through the debacle of God, what is it? Checking in for my flight to come here, where it was through Swiss. United didn't give me the Swiss code. They gave me their code, which you can't check into Swiss Airlines with United's confirmation code, because you know it's not theirs. I did find it in the United app, but it was listed as the confirmation code for Austria Airlines, which is also not Swiss Airlines. And I'm going through Austria on the way back, so I wasn't sure if this was I was like, that can't be for the return trip, because they wouldn't have given me a confirmation code yet. Then I was like, no, they would have created one, so that could be the wrong airline still. It wasn't. They had the wrong information in the United app. Eventually got that sorted out, so I checked in, everything went fine, but it was very frustrating. Sort of juggle balls you didn't know you needed to juggle. because it's booked through United, but United isn't flying any of these flights as far as I can tell, because I'm pretty sure going back it's either I think it's Swiss Airlines again, but it could be Austrian Air this time going back. I'll know when I have to do my confirmation in like an hour or half an hour or whatever, just technically. But it's one of those, it's like, what did United even do aside from collect some type of fee for this? It's like, could my flight have been cheaper? Although to be fair, Swiss Airlines didn't show a cheaper flight. So somehow it was cheaper through United to fly Swiss Airlines than it was to fly Swiss Airlines through Swiss Airlines. Which, tell me how that works. Hey Mog, welcome in. Also Mog, you asked for lots of pictures. I've uploaded a bunch. I have more that I'll upload later. And then I have obviously these walks. This is the park overlooking the city. Breathing in the cheese. I tried. Well, right now I'm pretty cold. It's like 40 some degrees, I think. But they have a it's like Olomouc cheese or something. It is very stinky cheese, but it tasted okay. But I had it fried and at like a local place where they had like a dipping sauce that went real well with it. But I would say buyer beware, because it is pungent cheese. Yeah, it is a very, very pungent cheese, the Olomouc. So if you don't like pungent cheeses, don't get it. You're not gonna like it. No, it was like a fried mozzarella. It was like a little fried disc of Olomouc, but the breading was a thicker, heavier breading, clearly meant to keep the cheese completely contained with no risk of spilling. Whereas mozzarella, they don't mind if it breaks the surface sometimes. And the sauce was like I don't really know how to describe the sauce, because it was like a combination of a bunch of different sauces to create this sauce that kind of cut the odor out of the cheese. So while you're eating this smelly cheese, it's fried, the sauce actually helped take some of the funk and turn it into a flavor, I guess is the best way to say it. But it actually ended up being pretty decent. But they have pickled cheese, which I have not tried. I cannot convince myself to try pickled cheese. The concept of it actually kind of concerns me. I am a time traveler at the moment. Yeah, so we're coming by the metronome again, and then the lake should be just a little bit further, I believe. We're gonna do maybe a lap around the lake, and then I'll end stream there. Pickled cheese sounds like blue cheese to you. Maybe it is, or something close, but it's just like, the concept of it it's like, you're already kind of messing with the cheese, like fermenting or whatever, so no, I don't want it. Alright, here we go, get another good view of the city for you all from here. Now the castle's to the right, but I don't know if I can get a good angle. You can kind of see that direction, but you can't really get a good view through these trees. But there's the city again. There's the spires and the museum. Again, I'm pretty sure that's a museum, but I'm not 100%. How does it concern me? Pickled cheese. You're using pickling process with something that's already been fermented. I can't imagine it tastes great. You do like some of the photos, especially the churches and the parts of the old town. Yeah, I'll be going through those when I get back. And basically, you know what? That would have been smart to go up there to get the sunrise. Too late now. But what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh yeah, when I get back, I'll go through all the stuff in Discord, and I'll pick the pictures that I want to upload, and I'll put those onto the Insta of Graham. Cobble roads are not that cool. I will ruin your imagination on that, but they are not fun. You might think. But just imagine always stepping on something that is off balance by default. Just because one cobble is right does not mean that no one next to it is. Some are loose. It is annoying to walk on them. They're cool at first, don't get me wrong. But after that, they are super annoying. Good morning. What do you mean you don't like the running the luck of breaking your ankle on cobbled road? What a guy. Hey man. You weren't walking these cobbled streets. You know nothing about my trials and tribulations. Now you guys can see the lake. Now it's very clear. Oh, this is an actual kind of viewpoint. Maybe we can get a decent looking back angle. Wow. Oh wait, I think I misidentified a building earlier. Oh well. None of you were here to know. So, sunrise on the city. There you go. There you go, guys. There you go. You got a good look of the entire city there. You're welcome, okay? You walk a mile, you'd probably fall. Yeah, I mean, especially if you built it. I mean, that'd be some shoddy construction. You built cobblestone? Pfft, terrible. How's the trip been? The trip's been great. I've had a good time. My feet are dead. My feet are tired. Except I was saying this earlier. I had one of those like walk-in Thai massage places. We did my feet, and it was good. It helped. It like I make jokes and stuff, but it actually restored my feet. I was able to continue walking. But I've been averaging somewhere around 15 to 20 miles a day. So, man, all that walking from at least I'd started walking before this trip. So my average walking every day was at least around 4 miles before the trip started. But whew, it's not as bad as like walking in Japan either, where I was up to 20 some miles a day. I think the one trip I was at 26 miles for a 2-week trip. But every time I get back, my feet are always destroyed. But my feet are actually pretty good right now because I got it worked on 2 days ago. But yeah, it's been a good trip. I've had a good time. Probably Croatia would probably have been better in some regards and worse in others. Like, I feel like it would have been more beach and less picture, but I could be wrong. I'll go there at some point in the not too distant future. Then I'll make an assessment. I say not too distant, not knowing how long that'll actually be, but still. Yeah, the feet take a tremendous amount of stress. You just use boots to walk around with. Doesn't matter. Boots, sandals, air cushions. There's all of your body weight is on those things. Which is why I need to also lose weight so this stops hurting so much. Because, you know, I'm not a small man. I should at least reduce the weight. The volume by which I am stressing my feet. Dude, you'd want to walk those. You'd want to break in your boots well before the travel. I had some, because these are relatively new shoes. So early on this trip, I had developed blisters, and they were not fun. I think one of them's still there. The others finally ripped, or popped, or deflated. I'm not really sure. They're just not there anymore, and there's dead skin patches where they were. I'm sure this is a topic of conversation that everybody loves. Oh, dude, if I hit my target, I would have to lose about 70 pounds to get there. To get to my target, which there's no safe way to lose that quickly, so I'm not really trying to lose it that fast. And by safe, I mean in a way that, you know, your body doesn't have irreversible damage from. Because despite what people think, just losing weight's not always the main thing your body needs. Your body needs to do things in a proper time and sequence, or it takes damage. Sometimes permanent. Like, truthfully, that's the risk of diabetes if you think about it. It's not so much that your blood sugar is high or anything. It's like, that's bad. But the problem is that if you leave it high, it starts killing off nerves, shutting down sections of your body, things like that. Causes a lot of inflammation that cuts off other things. And eventually you start losing feet, you know? The extremities, if you will go first. But it's not like it's a one-time thing, like, oh, I did it. It's like, oh no, diabetes, foot's gone. So a lot of people don't really deal with things like that. Weight's the same thing. It's like you're good until you're not. Alright, TNT. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the bits. There's hand 1, hand 2, chat. Have a good night. Have a good night, TNT. Ain't doing hand signs. What do you think this is? Ugh. I do like that you can kind of tell how cold it is by like the steam coming off the lake, or the morning mist, I guess, is whatever you want to call it. Actually, I don't even know if you can see it that well. Do you guys see the mist on the lake? Here, I'll stop so maybe that'll make it a little easier to see. Well, hopefully you saw it. It is around, last I checked it, like the day is going to top out in the 50s, like low 50s. So right now it's probably 40 something degrees. So it's a little chilly. When I came out here at the start of this stream, it was freezing. It was 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to sit down on the bench before I end you all. But yeah, right on the surface of the lake, there's a mist, a steam, if you will. Yeah, it's. I figured it's probably hard to get on camera because it's one of those things. It's easy for the eye to distinguish, but unless you have a really good camera that's running a high resolution and doing all that, it's going to be hard for it to accurately portray. Because in a way it looks sort of like a reflection, except there's nothing generating it. It's like it just seems like something's moving on, like the water surface is moving in a lot of spots. Oh, so you saw the steam, so Mog's just blind. Okay. Imagine using Fahrenheit. I mean, I don't have to imagine, I do. I do use Fahrenheit. See? But it is time for me to end the stream. Do thank you all for coming by, hanging out, talking. I will be back Sunday. I don't know if I will stream Sunday, but I'll be home, so I'll at least be in Discord if anybody wants to say hey. What do you mean no? We're not gonna run this till batteries run out. No, that's not how that's gonna go. No. Hey, look, we got to watch the duck land in the water while we're sitting here. You'll stream. Look at some other birds right over there, hanging under that bench. Oh, I should buy. I will say this: there's also, well, speaking of ducks, there's a bunch of stores that we've come across throughout the Czech Republic now. They're basically little rubber ducky stores, and I have no idea if that's a thing or not. But they are everywhere, and I don't know what. Like, it's a store that sells small rubber duckies. I have not been able to convince myself to walk into one and spend money on anything. But they're there. They're real. They exist. I don't know if they're cheap or not. That's the thing. It takes a second to calculate all the currency conversions and back it all in, because it's approximately 20 to 1. 20 crowns for a dollar. Ass and ducks for all. Take care. Alright, everybody. I'll see y'all later. Take care of yourselves. Drive good. Be or drive safe, be good within reason. I will see you all Sunday. Peace. There's your sign, by the way. Peace. Imagine not prying over pray stuff. I don't have to. I didn't do it. Alright. Later, folks. As soon as I figure out how to turn this off.